What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's Paige Cheyenne. If you are new here, don't go too soon. Press the subscribe button and continue to check me out. If you're returning, thank you for the love and support and continue to take this journey with me. So I'm back with another silk press service. She actually hit me up on Instagram and I was able to get her in the same exact day. She has not put heat to her hair. I think she told me it's been a year. So I thank you for trusting me with your hair and trust me with this process. I did go with the wash, a deep condition because she does have color treated hair, a dry press, and then curls. Oh, and we also did a trim as well. One thing I do feel is very, very important in the silk press process is, not besides the wash, is the blow dry. When you have a good blow dry, it not only affects the flat iron process, but also the longevity for the client. So how long it's going to last when they're wrapping it every night, when they're getting in the shower. All that really matters in this whole service. My silk presses normally last my clients about 2 weeks, maybe 2.5, give or take, but it also depends on your natural hair oils. But when you have that blow dry process down pat, let me tell you, it makes a huge difference. Okay, so using the tension method, I did go in and detangle her hair. Take the time to detangle. If it takes you 10 minutes, if it takes you 20 minutes, take the time to do it, because it's going to make your process so much smoother and so much easier. Don't get frustrated with the client's curls. Just take your time, start at those ends and work your way up. The concentrator on this blow dryer, or any blow dryer, allows you to control where you want that heat to go. People always ask me, why don't you use the comb? Why do you use the paddle brush? First of all, I was trained with the paddle brush. I was taught with the paddle brush, so that's all I know, like literally. But I feel like you can control more. I can control more with this concentrator. I can control where that heat is going. I can control what I want the hair to do. And it's just better for me. But if it's your preference, please. But just try it. At least try it. I really do appreciate all my new clients that I've gotten lately. I do have a backstory as far as doing hair. I stopped doing hair for a very long time because I just lost my passion for it. Then I started doing hair again because I realized, hold up, I'm supposed to be doing hair and I really miss it. So I do appreciate every single new client that I get. It just really confirms that what I'm supposed to be doing is right here. So here's the tension method again, me really stretching out that root area. Then I'll go into the ends and continue to pull that curl out. Once you're at that root area with the paddle brush, you want to really stretch out that scalp. It is not going to hurt your client. It's not going to put them through any pain because you've already detangled. Stretch that root out and then get that section dry. That's your main focus at this point, is that root area. And then work your way to the middle of the hair shaft because you still want to get the rest of the hair dry. Now, my client does have longer hair. If your client has longer hair, you may experience, okay, you're getting a couple, hiccups or knots, if once you're pulling from the root area. Just take your time and still brush it out. Don't try to force your paddle brush through because that will cause breakage. It will cause pain to the client. But just take your time and just finish detangling and then go right back in and finish what you started. Another thing is fill the hair. Make sure that the hair is dry. If it feels damp, if it feels any type of moisture, it's not dry. Go back in and finish blow drying the hair out because you need it to be dry in order to flat iron. One thing I forgot to mention, if your ends are knotting up or being tangled again, it normally means that it's still wet and you need to go back. I always put a hair serum on my client's hair before starting the press. I start in the back and then work my way to the front with the hair serum. Most of that product is going to get in the back, and then I work my way to the ends and then to their scalp. Now, as far as my press process, I start in the back and again work my way to the front. But if you have a different process, it's totally up to you. It's no right or wrong. As long as that hair is getting done, that is what is important. I'm going to fast forward through the press process. Go ahead and skip it. If you want to see how I press, I'll leave one of my links to another video in the description below, so definitely check that out. One thing I wanted to mention, when I'm done pressing all of the hair, I do go straight to their hairline and I stretch those baby hairs and flat iron those out too. I do not use a hot comb. I've never used a hot comb. Not that I don't know how to use it. I just never used a hot comb just because I do everything with my flat iron. So yeah. Again, y'all, she is a brand new client. This is my first time meeting her. So it's very important that you turn your client around, have those conversations with them on what they need off, where they can start, where you recommend, all those conversations. Her hair was actually too long for the mirror. We actually have a body mirror in the salon, so we went over and talked about it. Her ends actually were not that bad, so we decided just to take a little bit off now and then go in and clean it up. So I'm going to skip through the trimming process just because it's not too detailed, and then move on to the curling. So she basically wanted body wrap, so something loose, nothing too tight, something nice and flowy with some body. So we'll curl her up, go ahead and wrap her. You can use a wide tooth comb or you can use a paddle brush. It really does not matter. It is your preference on what you use. I use a shower cap after I wrap my clients. I do feel like the shower caps, they leave a little bit more body more than the saran wrap because I feel like it can flatten it a little bit. So we'll go ahead and wrap her up. Putting them under the dryer also helps eliminate frizz, but then also sets their hair and sets their curl. So we'll go ahead and wrap her up now and then dry her about 10-15 minutes and then we'll take her down. So we just took down the wrap. I'm just combing through her curls. It's so beautiful, y'all. So beautiful. Okay. Nice and soft, nice and flowy, nice body to it. Not too many curls, which she didn't want anyway. She can just go ahead and wrap this. She can put this in a high one pin curl and she still have nice curls in the morning. So comment, like, subscribe, y'all. And thanks for watching.